That's a hot start, you know?
Really?
It's a fiery start, yeah. This is hard, man. This is hard, dude, because then people are going to come at me, babe. People are going to come at me saying, but guys can swear.
And that's just my personal preference. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
just like
cool.
a guy.
Yeah, and
like a guy, like your size, prefers someone shorter. You are attracted to shorter girls.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways. Do guys feel pressured to get married?
I don't think so.
Do you know, I think that falls back to family dynamics again.
Yeah, why would they ever feel pressured to get married?
I think both of our families are really like chill with that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, my family's definitely chill with that. I don't feel pressure from your parents, like from my parents. Like I don't feel pressure from anyone.
It's very subjective again. Some of you are really funny. Why can't you just do your own dishes?
What?
Why can't you just do your own dishes?
I'll say something here, yeah? I'll say something right now. When you cook eggs, yeah? My mom tells me, like, put water in the pan after you're done. I put water in the pan, and, like, you're not meant to clean it straight away, yeah?
You can, yeah.
But, like, I don't know, I'll cook eggs and I put water in the pan, and I walk away, because I'll come back and clean it later. I come back and it's already clean in the cupboard.
Who do you think washed it?
No, but, like, so what do you do after you put the water in the pan?
You get a sponge and you put soap on it and then you wash it.
And you scrub it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do that.
Yeah. So why don't you do it? It's the question.
What do you mean, why don't we do it?
You just said you left the sink, you go and come back.
I've done it before. I can do it.
Okay.
Dude, if she's cooking the meal, we'll do the dishes together maybe. Yeah, you guys killed it with the question.
What's the best and worst thing about being a guy?
The best thing, I don't know, I feel like you girls, like, you gotta do pregnancy, you gotta have your periods. Like, I reckon...
We have to make sure no one's stalking us at night. We have to go into our car, lock it. You don't have any of that.
Yeah,
You can walk out at night without having to worry about
which
your
is a
safety.
shame, which is a big shame that it's like that. It's a big shame that it's like...
Yeah, sometimes Kamal goes and walks at night and I'm like, aren't you scared? He's like, scared of what?
Yeah, I hate that actually. I actually hate that, like, life is like that. But...
And what is the worst thing about being a guy?
That's not, like, I'm not like rubbing it into, like, women saying, like, that's the best thing. It's
What's
just
the
like...
worst? Okay, then what's the worst thing of being a guy?
I think... The worst... This is a bit deep. I reckon, like... Obviously, like, there's way more, like, you know... Like, up until, like, just recently, and I'm recently as in, like, a couple of years, like, depression and, like, mental health in men, like, wasn't taken seriously. Like, at all. Like, growing up, it used to kind of just be like, yeah, like, man up type of thing, which led to, like, a lot of, like, you know, really bad things. You know, people, like, ending their own lives and stuff. And I think I think it's alright now, but that probably, because it's hard to say what's the worst thing. But I think,
so expressing your emotions is probably the hardest thing.
yeah, expressing your emotions. Like, I know there'd be a lot of guys out there that in their friendships groups, like, you'll be so tight with, like, your brothers and your mates, and, like, you probably still don't even have emotional chats.
Yeah.
You probably still don't. A lot of you probably don't. Alhamdulillah, me and my friends, like, we, you know, we'll back each other up, we'll give each other emotional support, but I know for a fact there's a lot of guys out there that don't have that from their mates. And, like, maybe that's one of the things. Because maybe girls, I don't know, maybe girls, like, that's, like, the positive for the girls. Like, you girls will easily open up to one another, like, you'll cry about something.
I think it's still hard.
You think so?
Yeah, but I think it's harder for guys because there's that social stigma of...
It's like, you're gonna cry to your mate, you're gonna tell your mate you're having these and these problems, and, like, you're feeling this sort of way because of this. Like, it seems a bit whack to go and tell your mate that, like, oh, I'm feeling a bit upset about this, bro.
Yeah. That's what I mean, like, the social stigma.
But that needs to stop. These Are You Okay days, awesome initiatives. Initiatives, those things. Like,
but it should be every day.
Yeah, if you're so close with someone, you know how they are when they're good, you know how they are when they're bad, like, talk to them, get it out of them.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, next question. That was a bit deep.
Because even, like, with my boys now, sometimes with my boys, I'll send some things up and I'll ask what's wrong, and it'll take 10 times. But you you have to get it out, because they need to talk to someone.
Yeah, I agree. And I think everyone needs to talk.
Far out.
This guy messaged saying, Kamal, I might not be a woman, but What is it like having a beard?
Bro, everyone wants what they can't have, bro. Everyone wants what they can't have. Bro, if I don't like line it up or trim it, like right now it's messy, yeah? Like I need to like, yeah. Everyone wants what they can't have.
Okay, this is a good question. Do guys actually want to be just friends, or do they always want more?
Nah, some guys can be just friends. Some guys can be just friends, yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I don't see
You
why
know
not.
what?
There's
I'm
like
gonna
there's
be
like
honest.
there's like tomboy. There's like tomboy girls out there.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how to word this, but Kamal and I come from different areas, and Kamal has a lot of non-Muslim friends, which is fine, and his upbringing was all around non-Muslim friends. So for him, having a girlfriend, like a friend who is a girl, is very normal. And for a lot of his friends, they have girls that are just friends. But I strongly believe that the area I live in, it's
different.
It's different. It's not, you can't just be friends with girls. Like there are guys and girls who are just friends, but it's not as easily accepted as in his area.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. In saying that though, like if you have a missus, like you don't really need that many girlfriends.
I know, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying.
It depends on the relationship dynamic.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of factors that go into just friends.
Guys, there's a lot of factors that go into every single one of these questions and answers.
And what we're saying is just our opinions and our experiences.
Yeah. I'm talking like I'm a somebody. Who even cares what I'm saying? Who actually cares?
Well, apparently all these girls do. Oh, this is a good question. Does it matter if the wife brings more income to the house than the husband?
Absolutely not. Why would it? Dude, if you're bringing home like more than me, I will happily do the cooking and the cleaning. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Yeah. If you're bringing in 400k, yeah, I'll say happy to go. I'll say happy to go.
Go look after the kids.
Yeah, and I'll tickle my like feet at home like together. I'll wear like nice outfits. I'll clean under the table. Yeah, I'll tickle my feet like that. I'll put nail polish on. I'll do that.
Do you guys actually ponder over their insecurities as much as girls do?
Yeah, probably. It depends if you're sensitive or not. Depends if you're sensitive and insecure. Yeah, probably. I don't think that's a female or male thing. There'd be females that don't even ponder on those things. There'd be females that don't ponder on it, for sure. And there'd be males that ponder on it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not a gender thing. That's just how you are. That's just how's your character.
Alright, this is also an interesting one. And I believe, yeah, okay. So, what are guys' thoughts when it comes to a girl's body counts? Is it a turn off if it's high?
Depends, man. It depends on the guy. It depends on the guy.
Don't be the guy with a high body count saying you're turned off by a girl with a high body count.
Yeah, don't be
Just
that guy.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Vice versa, girls don't do that to a guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy. Yeah.
Someone asked, actually this is related to that one. Wait, let me find it and then we'll talk about it.
In saying that, Dilara, do you want me to be real?
Yeah.
How real do you want me to be?
Being very honest.
Very honest. In saying that, I was never ever gonna you're the only girl I ever talked to, let alone took seriously, alright? So like, I was never gonna like go into something serious if I knew like they had like been around.
Oh, so you wouldn't have been in a serious relationship with a girl who...
That's how I was thinking 3.5 years ago when I met you.
Wait, so you wouldn't have been with a girl...
I'm gonna get eaten.
No. So you wouldn't have been in a serious relationship with a girl if she was a girl who would go around?
Honestly?
We hook up with other girls, I mean.
No.
Okay. A lot of guys think like him.
And it's wrong.
And a lot of guys have hooked up with a lot of girls.
But then there's some girls that don't want to be with guys that have been with too many girls.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But I'm saying
that's my opinion. Don't like make that your opinion. If you're a guy or a
girl who's hooked up with a lot of, I don't think girls care about these things. I think guys care more about these things. Like if you're a guy who's hooked up with a lot of girls, and then you want a good girl. So, yeah, someone asked about the good girl. That's what I was coming to. And you want a good girl. Like why? Why do you want a good girl? Like you're not a good guy either.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you have the answer to that?
It's just opinion, man. It just depends what you... It's like one of the criteria things.
But why do you want a good girl?
I don't know. I'm not talking about this right now. I said my part. Next.
Do you guys actually pay attention to a girl's nails? Big, fat.
Yep.
Okay,
Yup.
hold on. There was a good question here.
No, it's not hot in this car at all, is it?
Okay, but just wait. Whoa, what's the last thing you think about before you sleep?
It depends what happened in my day. But for example, today I went to sleep and...
Last night, you mean?
Yeah, last night I went to sleep and I had work and then I came to sleep. The last thing I thought about was, because Man City was playing at 5 AM. So the last thing I thought about, because this is what I do when I want to like actually sleep. I'll wake up at like 7 or 8. I would have not seen the score and I'll watch the match as if it's live. Not know the score and watch it. So the last thing I thought about when I go to sleep is inshallah City can continue to get clean sheets and, you know, stay on top of the league, which we are. We've played one less game and we're on top of the league. So if you're a United fan, Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan, Liverpool fan, Tottenham fan, Laters.
What's the first thing you noticed about a girl? Surely her cleanliness, like if she looks clean or dirty.
What's the first thing I noticed about a girl? Well, the first thing I noticed about you was the way your head bops when you walk.
No! Did you actually?
I was thinking like, damn, her head's bopping.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I was like, it's bopped. No. No, obviously you like see them first, so it's the first thing is like
Their face?
Something I first think is, I don't know, I'm weird like this. I think like nationality. Whenever I talk to someone, boy or girl, I always want to know their nationality. I don't know why, man. And then like if it's like, is that weird?
That's
and if
cute.
they say and if, because I can say a few words in a little bit of like national,
Yeah,
like
because
a
you know
little.
6 languages.
It's like 8 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, anyway.
I just ask their nationality and, you know, go from there. I reckon it's a good conversation starter. Because I like talking about cultural stuff as well. So maybe nationality, age is something you're thinking. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to ask you one last question.
One last question, make sure it's a banger.
Why do guys ignore or play hard to get when they like you?
Because that's what girls want.
What?
Because that's what girls want, man. Guys, tell me, if you like a girl and you give it all...
What do you mean the
Listen.
Yeah.
If you like a girl, yeah, and you give her like so much attention and so much romance, dude, girls get sick of it. Girls don't want that. Girls actually don't want that. At the start, they don't want it. At the start, they do not want it, babe. I'm telling you
it's
now.
It's not that I don't want it. I think it's a bit weird if
Yeah.
in the first month you're already being romancing. Like you're already romancing the girl or like you're very sweet talk. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. So, for example,
That's why.
when I first started talking to her, I started the first 3 conversations, and then I was thinking like, damn, like, but we were just uni friends, yeah? I was thinking like, damn, like, alright, if I don't talk to her, are we even going to talk? I left it for like, how many days before you messaged me?
Maybe a day or 2.
A day or 2, yeah, you couldn't wait.
I asked you about an assignment.
Yeah, that's not why you wanted to talk, though.
I asked you about an assignment.
You couldn't
Guys,
wait.
don't listen to him. I asked him about an assignment.
1 or 2 days, yeah, and then we just kept talking. You asked me about the assignment, you got your little answer, and then you kept going.
Okay, but you didn't play hard to get.
Nah,
Or you didn't ignore me.
After that, I wasn't starting every conversation. I had the confidence.
But you didn't...
Guys, after I started the three first conversations, I said to myself, I'm not messaging her again if we don't talk. Like,
that's fair enough, because that way... Because you're like, I don't know if I'm bothering this girl.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, why do you play hard to get?
And to be honest, like, I knew you'd message anyway, so...
The question wasn't that. The question was, if a guy is interested in a girl, why do they play hard to get?
Because they don't want to bother the girl and they don't want to be too clingy straight away. Bang, bang. Trust me. A girl at the start wants the guy like to like not give her full attention. That something in a girl's mind, I don't know how or why,
because
it makes a girl think like, oh my god, we need to keep talking. Like, oh my god, like we need to keep talking. Is that a good girl voice?
No, I just think that if a guy is messaging me, I mean, look, this has happened once. A guy was messaging me, and like the next 3 days or something, he said like, "Good morning," and I was thinking, what?
No,
like,
that's alright.
No, if you're just getting to know someone, why are you texting them good morning and starting that?
Yeah, straight away, that's
I
whack.
found it weird. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean by straight away.
Who's the guy, bud?
Like,
Who's he?
shut up, man, it's so ugly. Anyway, that's my point.
That's weird.
That's weird. As in, but if in a month's time, in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, he's still not showing some sort of affection, maybe he's not interested in you.
Yeah. Maybe just leave it.
And being serious. This is serious.
Yeah, I'm being serious. Maybe if that's not happening, just leave it.
Yeah. But if a guy's really interested in you, I don't think he'd play hard to get. Do you think?
Yeah. I wasn't playing hard to get. I was just thinking like I need to see if this girl even wants it with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to get.
Yeah.
It was like, damn, like, because it goes through some guys' minds as well. Like, damn, if I didn't message you first, would we even talk? Like, that's a big thing. And I think maybe that's why guys do it as well. They just want to know if you actually want to talk.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's a banging answer, actually. Of course, I finished with a bang.
Yeah, and that leads us to the end of the video.
I'm gonna say something. If you made it this far, I reckon you had a lot of fun with this one.
Yeah.
You did, yeah?
Me? Yeah. Guys, these are topics that we debate about. If I mentioned in one video how Kamal and I still have debates, like healthy fights.
Nah, not fights.
They're not fights, they're
Discussions,
debates.
yeah.
Discussions, like healthy debates.
We were
This
fighting,
is the kind of debates that we're having.
Yeah, exactly.
About gender norms, social constructs, what's expected from a guy and a girl, gender stigmas, things like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very touchy topic. Both of us still have very differentiating opinions, very biased, subjective opinions.
But it's important you don't...
That's fine. Yeah. Because...
Respect each other's opinions, simple as that.
Yeah.
Even though, like, everything you say is so whack, babe.
What?
Yeah.
And lastly, like we said, this is subjective. So...
Don't actually listen to me.
Don't compare Kamal's answers to the guy's and the answers of the guy you're talking to.
Yeah.
Don't compare that because everyone's different.
However, if you're a girl watching this and you agree with me and your guy has a different thing, drop him, like, be like, come on, mate. Tell him, be like, come on.
Yeah.
Why not drop it?
And my biggest advice is for girls, have a criteria list. For guys as well, have a criteria list. You want this in a guy. You're not asking for too much. There's never such thing as asking for too much. True?
Yeah.
This is your right because you're going to spend the rest of your life with this.
Alright, did you have fun with this one?
I did. Do you want to give any final advice to the girls?
I gave all my advice. It's all just subjective, like you just said.
Yeah.
You banged it. It's subjective. Everyone's different. Girls are different. Boys are different. Every human is different. So that's it.
Yeah.
So if you like the video, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, your dogs, your cats, everyone you know. Dilara, anything you want to say?
Just follow us if you want. Follow us on Instagram.
If they want, tell them. If you want, tell them what they want.
Kamal and Dilara eat.
That was not bad this week, actually. It's good.
Not bad.
Yeah, yalla. I have to turn off the camera.
Bye, guys.